Welcome. We will talk about the fundamentals of branding. Brands, as you know, are symbols, labels, pictures, logos, which reflect your values, which reflect your identity, which gives you a unique image in the mind of the consumers. So we will study it and try to understand the basics. This presentation is divided in these topics. We'll talk about fundamentals of products and brand. We'll talk about layers of product. We'll talk about product mix. We will talk about PLC also. And then we'll talk about, ultimately, we'll talk about branding. What is a product? Product consists of services also here. Product may be any product, any services, any bundle of benefits which you are offering to the customer. Product is anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, consumption that might satisfy certain wants or desire. It includes physical product, it includes services, it includes events, it includes persons, it includes places, it includes organizations, it includes ideas, and it includes a combination of all these things, right? So even if you are hosting an event, if you are hosting an entertainment show, if you are offering a film, that is also a product. Product is brand. Product is anything that can be offered to the market that can satisfy the needs and wants of the market. Uh, and brand is the aura surrounding this product, giving unique identity, associating that product with a particular manufacturer, giving a unique identity, and that is what we call as brand. Product has some core product. Core product means which is the basic product. Then there are supporting product, and then there are augmented product. Uh, Core product must be present for the guest to use the core services. Supporting products will add value to the core product. And then augmented product means physical environment, the accessibility, the interaction, physical environment, and all those things that are called augmented product. For example, a school offering education. Education is core product. Then supporting product. You are also, the school is also, insisting upon certain other services like sports. The school is asking the students to join scouts. The school is also asking the students to take part in various extracurricular activities which are in addition to the regular education. So these are supporting products. Then augmented product. The school is having certain environment, certain uh, looks, like certain infrastructure, computer labs, and which make this school to be very attractive school for these students to come. So all these things are augmented product. The product has various layers. Core product, which is the basic thing for which people come, like school offering education, a lawyer offering legal guidance, uh, uh, hospital giving healthcare. That is a core product. Which core product? Then there are some basic additional things which are essential. They are there. Then that will make expected product which the customer is expecting. And then you have augmented product, which the aura around that infrastructure and all those things. You see, like today's upper class children, they want education in good AC schools. So if they are willing to get only air conditioned school, then that is part of the augmented product. Then potential product means where you are not at present, but you aspire to, and therefore you want to take that product to that level. So product mix consists of all the products that you are offering to the market. You may not be offering, uh, everything, but you may be offering some things. Some things they are called product mix. For example, a university may be offering UG course, PG course, even PhD also. So that is a product mix of the university. Uh, uh, I mean, Patanjali kind of company might be offering healthcare products, supplements, uh, good food products, good guidance about yoga or something else, they are all product mix. So a mix of all the products, set of all the products that you're offering it to the market, they are called product mix. Uh, Product decisions include decisions regarding what you are going to offer, what you are going to add in the product, product variants that you want to add, products, packaging that you want to offer. So when you have to take up important decisions regarding product, all these decisions are part of product mix decisions. And there are things like diversification. There are issues like whether to launch new product, whether to enter into new markets, whether to uh, undertake acquisition, brand acquisition, brand extension, product mix extension. All these decisions are product decisions, right? Product decisions are three types. What decisions that the company should make about product type? I mean, whether to offer new product, existing products. What are the different type of tangible physical products that the company want to offer? And decisions about augmented product. Augmented products are like additional features added in that product. A product has following decision about the product line level, whether you want to add new product line or not. Decision about product mix level, whether you want to add new products. Decisions about functional level, functional features. Decision about quality. Decisions about style. Decision about product services, whether you want augmented product or a basic product, whether you want to improve the branding through uh, incorporation of features in the product, or whether you want to what kind of business you want to take about branding, packaging. So when we talk about product level decisions, then these are the basic decisions like product mix level, product line level. A product line means uh, the group of products that you are offering in a product line. Product lines may be two, three product lines. Like a company like Tata, or Tata Motors might be offering passenger vehicle, commercial vehicle, and some other. So commercial vehicle, passenger vehicle, these are product lines. In each, this is product mix. Product mix means consisting of all the product lines. Each product line may have various products. For example, in passenger vehicle, you may have petrol cars, you may have diesel cars, you may have electric vehicles. So these are, so product mix is a composite of different products offered for sale by the company, right? And product line is a group of products that are closely related because they satisfy a given product class, a given market, a given product need, a given market demand, a given customer group. Then that is called product line. Product line means all the products which are almost similar for a particular group of customers, right? So before we proceed further, let us understand these basic things. Then we have different terms. For example, we may talk about the width of the product mix. We may talk about the length of the product mix. We may talk about the depth of the product mix, and we may talk about consistency of a product mix, right? So width of a product mix refers to the total number of different product lines. For example, here we were talking about Tata Motors. If Tata Motors has only two product lines, passenger vehicle uh, and commercial vehicles, so then the product mix width would be 2, right? Another example here would be like if you are offering pasta and pasta sauces, then your product mix width is 2. Length of a product mix refers means total number of brands in all of the company's product lines. For example, you might be offering 3 brands or 4 brands. So those total number of brands in all of the product lines is called length of the product mix. For example, if you are having if you are talking about let's say Hindustan Unilever, Then they have a different kind of product. They have different brands within their umbrella that may be like Ponds, like Lakme. So these are different brands. A list of all of them would make product the length of the product mix. Then depth. Depth of a product mix means the average number of variants of the company's products, right? So depth means like take up for example Maruti Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki is offering different variants for four wheeler. Like there is Alto, there is there is an Alto brand. There is also Desire brand. They are also offering Vitara brand. These are all variants, right? So different variants of Maruti company's four wheeler segment are called the depth. So depth means average number of variants. So Maruti may be having around 6, 7 different variants for its uh, common people they are launching. So the depth would be 6 because for each category they are offering some 6 different variants. One appealing to middle class, one appealing to upper middle class, one appealing to one or two appealing to lower middle class, and one or two appealing to just the emerging class. The consistency of product mix refers to how closely related are company's product line in terms of characteristics, production, process, distribution, channels, right? So when you are marketing head of a company, you have to take different decisions regarding marketing mix. You have to decide about which product category should be offered. Means the category which like you want to offer it to the market. Then what are the different groups and classes of customers for whom you want to offer the product? Then what kind of markets you want to meet? uh, then you have to take up decisions regarding uh, whether you want to become market leader or you want to become challenger, or you are just a follower of a bigger company. Then what are the different criteria regarding the the market offering, like what you want to earn as profit, what you want to earn as return on investment, what you want to achieve as sales, what you want to achieve as market share. So these are the important decisions that you have to decide, and based on that, you have to frame your marketing decisions. Similarly, you have to decide about marketing about product line. What is a number of products that you want to offer in a product line, how many variants you want to offer, and how many different type of layers you want to offer in that in product line. What are the number of different models that you want to offer in each product line? What are the different uh, criteria that must be met for that product to remain in that product line? Otherwise you will might delete that product line. For example, Maruti introduced some cars which didn't sell much, and as per their criteria, they were not able to have sufficient sales, probably, and therefore those cars were called off from the market. Means Maruti no longer manufactures those cars. So then you have to also decide about the market segment that you want to target, and what you want to uh, offer for that segment to become the leader in that particular market segment. Then you have to also think about the profitability of each product line, and how long you will maintain that. uh, Product quality is very important, because product quality will help you in establishing brand and establishing a good image. The product quality here means how the customers look at the product, whether the product matches their expectation or not. So every company must prepare a quality policy, and the quality policy must define the level of the quality that you want to offer to the customers, how wide range of quality should be represented by the company's offerings, how frequently uh, quality should be altered, uh, how much emphasis should the company place on uh, its sales promotion, how much risk of product failure should the company take in order to be first with some basic improvement in the product quality. Features of the product. What should be the specific features? The features of the product would include uh, the color, the various additional facilities that you offer in that product, uh, which you can compare with the competitors, and which you can also show as differentiating variable, right? For example, a university may say that, okay, we are offering AI based education to the students. So if they are offering AI based education, then that is another feature that they want to claim, and that may become a differentiating factor for them if other universities are not offering that, right? If everybody is offering, then you cannot differentiate, right? So emphasize those features which make your product more attractive, which make your product to be different, which make your product to be good, right? Uh, then finally, you also have to decide about the style of the product. The style of the product means the overall aura, which uh, which includes aesthetic appeal of the product, right? Aesthetic appeal means how the products looks, how the products uh, features give product a unique identity. So a product different in terms of functional capacity and quality level make, you know, uh, more appealing in the market, right? Frequent changes in style can make a product out of date and thus increase the replacement market, right? So therefore, a style decision should be based on thorough market research, and you must stick to it, and you must try to promote, because that will enable customers to identify you. Then you also have to decide about branding, packaging, labeling. Branding is a bigger term. Brands include all these things, right? Packaging, labeling, and other things are part of this. A brand is a name, symbol, design, combination of them, which is intended to identify the goods or services of one manufacturer or group of manufacturers and differentiate them from the competitors. Once you are able to create a brand, you are able to differentiate yourself from competitors, right? So that differentiating element is your brand. So brand is an aura in a way. Management should make some fundamental policy strategic decisions regarding branding. And brands have these various components, like what should be the label, what should be the packaging, what should be the look, what should be the color, what should be the logo, what should be the punchline. All these are part of branding decisions, right? First, you should establish your own brand name, uh, or you may use, I mean, you may use a label, a private, your own private label, or you may become reseller of an existing brand. This is also possible. You can also decide, right? Secondly, you should make a decision about uh, you should offer different products with the same brand, or you should offer different products with different brands, or you should own your brand, or you should buy someone else's brand and sell your product in that brand. You should establish a family brand or individual brand for each product. Family brand means you have one brand under which you are offering all the product, like Tata. Tata is offering every product under the brand name Tata. So when you establish a multi-product family brand, or you can create multi-brands for different products. For example, Hindustan Unilever, they are selling with the name like Bonds, like Lakme, etc. These are all different brands. The advantage in multi-brand strategy is you can sell a brand in the market if you are not happy with that. So you can ask potential buyers to buy that brand and sell out. Then family umbrella brand means family umbrella brand could be like corporate brand name. For example, United Colors of Benetton. This is a family brand, corporate house brand name. Or it could be a combination of corporate house name along with individual product name. For example, Tata Gold Tea, Tata Premium Tea, Tata Salt. Here, Tata Salt is a combination of two things. Tata is corporate name and product is salt, so therefore Tata Salt. Or it could be combination of common trade name with individual product name. For example, Nescafe, Classic or Nescafe Gold, right? So this is how you can differentiate the umbrella brand. Umbrella brand is the basic brand under which you are offering different products. Fourthly, you should then use your existing brand name to introduce additional products or not. Companies usually decide to use an existing brand name to launch additional items in the same product category. For example, a sugar confectionery brand can use existing brand name for new flavors. For example, Halt's Cherry, Halt's Fruit Bridges. So maybe used other products. So you may use existing brand for launching new product, similar products. Then you should also you can use new brand name for launching products in new category. Like suppose if uh, Bata is right now selling shoes. Now if Bata decides to launch chocolates, then it is advisable that chocolate should not be branded as Bata. Rather than that, Bata may use a new brand name for launching chocolate, and that new name is different, so that later on, if Bata wants, Bata can siphon off and sell that brand in the market also. You see, we have discussed the new product development process earlier. The new product development starts with idea generation. Initially, there is idea. You test, and the idea is based on market gap. When you find that people are not able to find the product, or when you find there is a huge gap between what people want and what is available in the market, there is scope. You think there should be something. And idea generation could be because of change in technology, because of introduction of new requirements, because of government policy, because of UN policy, because of requirement, because of changing climate. You see, today there is a huge change in the climate, and that is because of rising pollution. Now government is asking, everybody is asking that create pollution free products, do not use plastic. Now there is could be an idea in your mind, why not launch plastic bag free, plastic free packaging. So that is the beginning, that is idea generation. Then you test the idea, whether the idea will really work or not, whether it is technically workable, whether it is financially viable. So you then develop the concept, check it, develop the prototype, undertake market testing, take the feedback, then you develop the marketing strategy, undertake financial analysis, prepare your marketing plan, financial plan, HR plan, and then finally you develop the product and undertake market testing. If test marketing is okay, you undertake test marketing in a single city or a few cities or in a single region. If everything is okay, customer feedback is positive, customers are willing to buy, market feedback is positive, retailers are willing to sell, then you start launching that product and go for commercialization of the product. So, new product development process takes multiple steps. Idea generation is the systematic search for new product ideas. When you want to develop a new product, you have to collect ideas from multiple sources. You may collect ideas from customers, you may collect ideas from research firms, you may collect ideas from exhibitions, conferences, you may undertake your own market research to identify new product ideas, and then based on that you can start then uh, developing that idea, undertake market testing of your prototype, get the feedback from the customers, modify the product, and then launch the product. You can get the ideas from customers, you can get the ideas from competitors also, you can also get the ideas from your distributors, you can also get the ideas from suppliers, and then you can go for idea screening. In idea screening you process the ideas, find whether these ideas really viable, whether there is sufficient market size, whether the price that you would be charging would be paid, would be a fair price, whether the developmental time and cost justified, whether the unit cost finally that you will be launching, that is something that customers would be willing to pay, how much rate of return you will get on your investment. So all these things are to be identified. If the idea is found to be viable, then the idea is evaluated against your own other criteria, and if it is okay, then you go for development of prototype and then check it. and then you have different options. You can go for your own production, or you can go ask somebody else in the market to produce to you, and you can sell under your brand name. So these are the different options that you have, right? Before that, you also have to undertake proper concept development. Concept development here would mean complete uh, how the product will match the market, who will sell, how will you sell, what will be the channels, what would be the marketing deployment, what would be the marketing things. So you have to develop the complete product concept. You have to test the concept, product test, concept testing, and if that appeals, if the customers are happy with that product concept, you can go for prototype development. After test, preparing prototype, check it out, improve it, again improve it, again improve it. At least 3 4 times that prototype should be tested in the market, tested among potential customers, then get the feedback, then improve it. When finally you are happy that now this product will match the customer expectation, then you go for the development of the product, and then you may think about launching that product initially in a very small market segment, and later on, if this feedback is okay, then you can go for national level product launch. So new product development process takes different stages. Part one that we have just discussed is identifying a target market. You decide about product positioning, you decide about the sales estimates, profit goals, market share goals, right? Then once all these things are ready, then you go for the first year, you start launching the product, you prepare distribution channel, you prepare a marketing budget, and you launch that initially in a small market, and then later on keep on increasing the market. And then you analyze your sales, your attainments in terms of profits, you analyze your marketing mix strategy. Marketing mix means all the variables like product, price, place, promotion, physical evidence, persons, all these elements are part of marketing mix. Then you undertake business analysis, you review your cost, your profitability, right? If the product is viable, continue, otherwise drop the product, right? If the product is okay, go for product development, launching, right? Then there are various decisions that you have to take up. During test marketing, you will have to decide product strategy, positioning strategy, advertising, location, pricing, branding, uh, budgeting. These would be different decisions that you have to take up. Commercialization is the introduction of the new product in the market. Commercialization is done much later, only after thorough research, thorough study. You have done thorough research, found everything okay, customer feedback is okay, product prototype has been acceptable, product demo versions have been found to be useful. Then you may, if everything is okay, profitability is good, then you can think about launching the new product, right? What could be the reasons of market product failure? Because 95% of the products fail in the first 3 4 years. What are the reasons? The reasons could be because you overestimated the market size, you didn't uh, uh, improvise upon the product's design, customer feedback were not properly collected, you probably didn't incorporate the features that the customers were looking for, you didn't probably position the product properly in the mind of the customers, you didn't price the product properly, you charged very high price, uh, or you probably didn't do proper advertising, or probably the cost of product development was too high, and it became unviable, or because competitors copied your product and launched it before you could think, and thereby wiped out your all hard work. So all these things are there. Or you could also fail because you didn't understand the customers well. Therefore, to become successful, it is important that you undertake thorough research well in advance, understand the mind of the customers, take the feedback, make the customers part and parcel of your marketing research team, take the feedback from the customers well, involve your customers in product designing, in product improvement, right? and develop a product which are comparatively far better than your competitors, at least 20% better than the competitors. Then only they would be able to grab the market share. What is a product mix? A product mix means set of all the products that you are offering in the market. A set of all the products. For example, Tata Motors commercial vehicle, passenger cars, all these are part of the product mix. So different product lines combined together, they make your product mix. We have discussed breadth. Breadth means number of product lines that you're offering. You're offering two product lines, then it's breadth. The depth. Depth means the variety of sizes, colors, models offered within each product line. For example, Maruti might be offering six variants in the basic four-wheeler car that they are offering to the consumer. This could be Desire, this could be Alto, this could be uh, Vitara. So depth, that is called depth. Depth means different varieties, different variants that you are offering in the same product line. Then a product line means a group of similar products intended for similar customers having similar characteristics. This is just one example to show product mix decision. A lawn mower, gardening tools, lawn furniture. These are different product uh, line, and in each product line, right? Then we have different power rotary, power reel, hand powered lawn mowers. These are the three variants that you are offering. These variants are called depth. This is your these are the three, one, two, three. These are the three product lines, and each line has got some three or four variants, and that is called depth, right? So depth means different versions. One lawnmower is using power, one is hand powered. So this is what you can call as depth of the product line, right? And breadth means how many product lines you are offering. Trading up means adding a higher price product to a line to attract a higher income market and improve the sales of the existing lower price product. That is called trading up. And trading down is just opposite of it. Trading down means adding a lower priced item to the product line so that you are able to attract those people who are not able to afford your high priced products, but they want your product also. You may alter your existing products, you may improve your product, you may change their features to increase their appeal, to increase your brand aura. You may, for example, Maruti company decided to stop the sale of Maruti 800 because they wanted to elevate themselves. They wanted to create a better image in their mind. Therefore, they thought Maruti 800 is diluting their image. So let us remove. Although my Maruti 800 was selling very good, but they decided to close this. So these are all alteration decisions companies take because they have some based on their market research. They decide about which product to be added, which product to be removed, right? So there could be contraction, product mix. Contraction means removing a product, or it could be addition. So when you eliminate an entire product line, or when you eliminate one single product in it, or when you decide to prune a particular brand, this is called product mix contraction. Product life. A product life has different stages like introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, decline stage. You need research in different level. You can extend this product line also by proper marketing. You can ensure that the decline stage doesn't come, or even after reaching decline stage, you can again revive and again attain maturity stage or growth stage by investing in the development of the product, modifying the product, making it ready. Different product lines have different kind of issues. uh, you have to identify different issues, and these are the important issues like uh, advertising, etc. If your product is in growth stage, then probably the sales is running very high. The rapidly increasing sales costs are also uh, average cost per customer is also well maintained. Profits are rising. Marketing objectives to maximize market share, you are able to happy product. You can go for product extension in growth stage. Price, you may go for penetration price to even increase your sales, because your focus is on increasing the sales and converting your product into cash cow, because it's a growth stage, right? Distribution, you may build intensive distribution so that you can even increase your market share further. You can become available everywhere across the country, and you can build advertisement. You may invest into advertising, right? Advertisement now becomes more important. Then you have maturity stage. In maturity stage, the sales are at peak. Cost per, you now decide about reducing the cost per unit. Profits is now the perfect cash cow stage. Therefore, you have to extract as much profit as possible so that you can focus on development of new products to match the market. And you may diversify your brand and models. Pricing may be to match the competitors, and distribution strategy may be to build intensive distribution, and advertising may be based on creating brand differences and brand identity. And then comes decline stage. Decline stage means sales are declining, cost per. Then here your focus is to somehow revive the product or add a new variant in the product, right? And remove the loss making products, add new variants which could again sell and enable you to reach the again growth stage if possible, right? Advertising here is just to reduce the just to retain the customers, because in decline stage there is no motivation to advertise. See, advertising is more useful in growth stage or in maturity stage, not in decline stage, not in introduction stage. Because in decline stage, your focus is not to increase sales, because you know sales will not increase now. The only thing is whatever whosoever loyal customers are there, maintain them. That is the thing. So we have discussed the concept of product life cycle, different stages. You will require different products, right? Product is Each stage will require different marketing strategy. You have to identify different stages like introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, decline stage. Identify it through market research. Take up proper steps and get the best out of these different stages. Different stages we have discussed: introduction, growth, maturity, decline. Introduction stage is most risky, most expensive. Most of the products fail at introduction stage itself, and therefore you have to primarily invest into technological development, R&D, customer feedback, prototype development, improvement in the product, so that the product is able to match the expectations of the market. In growth stage, you can attain huge sales. Therefore, growth is the stage where you think about growing rapidly. You may have to invest in advertising and brand building. And then comes maturity stage, where sales increase at a decreasing rate and profits start declining. But that is a stage where you can have a lot of profit. You can milk. That is why we call it cash cow stage. And after this comes decline, where the demand starts falling, and another competitors' products will come and check your and new products will come. Competitors will launch new product, new technologies will come. It would be difficult for you to continue with the existing product. You may have to think about launching new product. So these are the different stages. As you know, in introduction stage, growth stage, this is volume is increasing, and then comes maturity stage. In maturity stage, the profits are also shrinking, but even in maturity stage, you can increase your sales to some extent. Then comes decline stage, and after that, the product will lapse. In introduction stage of the product, your focus is on creating awareness. Your focus is to target innovators. You are not going for mass marketing. You are going for marketing to reach innovators. Innovators and early adopters are 5-10% people in the total market. And you're initially, when you are giving advertisement or communication, you're targeting only that particular market segment. Which one? Innovators and early adopters, right? Then comes growth stage. In growth stage, you can think about going for mass marketing. Here, competitors will also start. In introduction stage, probably you were the only one, or you had only a few competitors. But once you reach the growth stage, a lot of competitors will start coming. Therefore, you have to differentiate yourself. You have to penetrate into different new market territories. You have to grow. You have to increase your sales, right? Then comes maturity stage, and in maturity stage there is intense competition. Sales will slow down. The growth in the sales will slow down. Profits will start shrinking, right? You have to differentiate your product. Competition is there already. Customers are brand loyal. Take advantage of the customers, involve them in new product development and introducing new variants of your product, right? Then comes decline. Customers start moving to new technologies, new products. Competitors also leave because everybody is now going for new technology, something like that. So profits are low. Now is the right time to exit. You should start thinking of entering into new market segments which have growth potential. The length of the market, the product life cycle will vary across the markets. Some markets, growth stage is very long, and in some markets, especially the IT industry, the markets product life cycles are very shorter. New products come faster, new technologies come faster, and therefore you are not able to remain in the market for a long time. Then there are also some FEDs. FED means they have extremely small life cycles. For example, pager. Pager was a product which was like a fad. It came in a very short period of time, it was out of market. Some products do not make it through all four stages. They may disappear even after growth stage. Right? They may not even see maturity stage. So it is also possible. You have to manage your product life cycle. You have to undertake proper marketing management, and you have to capitalize on the growth stage, right? So you have to develop the strategies which can help you in the maturity stage. You can you may have to modify the product. You may have to introduce new designs. You may have to introduce new themes. Greater challenge comes in the decline stage, because during the decline stage when customers are switching over to other competitors, how do you retain them and how do you survive? These are the different way. A fad is having very it is a fad. A fad is having very short product life cycle. I gave you the example of pager, the speed, and then it declined and then suddenly, right? Uh, this is extended. You can hear extension also. Then here this is what you can say is the indefinite. The maturity stage has been extended much. It's a huge maturity stage in this case. This is how you can have this type of life cycle. What is a brand? Brand is a name, term, symbol, sign, design, or a combination of them intended to identify the goods and services of one seller, a group of sellers, and to differentiate them from competitors. So there are two essential elements. One is a uniqueness in terms of your symbol, design, logo, or a combination of them. And second thing is their ability to differentiate their product from competitors. Brands are among companies' most valuable assets. A brand represents what the company is and what it stands for. A brand implies trust, consistency, and a set of expectations. Strongest brands own a place in the customer's Brand has some essential features. Brands are able to carry certain image about quality, certain values, certain beliefs. Brands gives you identity. Brands give you association. Customers look at the brand and start associating with something. For example, when Tata word comes, customers are associating with something which is fundamentally very good. So, perceived quality. Brands give you perceived quality. Brands give you awareness. Brand gives you loyalty. Customers remain attached to certain brands. Then brands have carry certain attributes. Brands carry consistency because when people look at a particular brand, for example, they look at Tata, they feel yes, it is consistent. They don't have to worry. It is going to be as per their. So conditions that support branding. Product is easy to identify. If you are able to create a product which is different from others, then believe you can go for branding. Branding will be very useful. You should be able to differentiate yourself. Your product should be such that it can carry certain unique identity. The product is perceived to be of unique quality, unique standard, you can go for brand. A brand mark refers to that part of brand which is not made up of words, but can be simple, design. For example, Nike has a that symbol, right? This you can get it registered also. So brand itself is, patented. In terms of design patent, and it can be a full name. Trade name is full and legal name of the firm, such as Maruti Limited, and it's also brand identity is a unique set of brand associations that the brand strategists aspire to create or maintain. These associations represent the standard the brand stands for and imply a promise to the customer from the organization members. So, a brand identity and brand image are sometimes used interchangeably in different contexts. Brand identity refers to an insider's concept of reflecting brand manager's sense of what the brand is all about. A brand image reflects the perception that the customers have or the outsiders have, right? So, brand identity is what marketers are thinking about the brand, and brand image is what the customer is thinking about the brand, right? Both are almost same, right? So, brand identity is what your company's marketing manager is planning to create about your brand. What kind of aura, what kind of image, what kind of identity the marketer is willing to create in the market through advertisement, through communication, and all those things. And a brand image is what customers is actually developing in his mind based on your marketing, based on your communication, based on reviews of your competitors. So, what kind of image the customer is getting? Brand is a complex symbol capable of conveying six dimensions: physique, personality, culture, relationship, reflection, self image. These are the six things which a brand carries. Brand equity is the added value that a brand gives to a product in the marketplace. Brand equity means the additional value that your brand carries. Brand equity is the intangible value of a particular company or product based on consumers' perception in the marketplace. Many different factors contribute to brand equity, including advertising, consumer reviews, publicity. A brand with strong equity tends to be well known and thought of positively by many consumers. So, a brand equity is actually how much leverage you have in the market, how much customers really value your brand, how much you are perceived to be different from others, how much you are perceived to be important. So, brand equity can be measured. There are ways you can measure the brand equity. Brand equity can be thought of as an important asset. Brand equity consists of four sub-things. It consists of brand loyalty, it consists of brand association, it consists of perceived quality, and it consists of overall awareness among the people. So, a brand equity has four different components. Then there are five dimensions of brand equity. These dimensions are in terms of performance, in terms of image, in terms of value, in terms of trustworthiness, and in terms of identification. A brand image is a key concept between brand and its brand equity. Brand image is very important. Brand image means the image in the mind of the customer. It is in terms of how your customers perceive their brand to be. It is the image that is formed in the mind of the customers. It is the image of the product, the image of the provider, it is the image of the company, it is the image of the overall. Brand image management requires determining brand concept. This concept embodies the central meaning of the brand that the company chooses and is derived from basic consumer needs. The more strongly the brand satisfies these needs, the more differentiated and strong the brand image customers get. The, these needs can be put under three broad categories: functional needs, symbolic needs, experiential needs. Functional need is like a fan is giving air, that is functional need. It is giving you comfort. Then symbolic need is to what extent that uh, product, their existence itself helps. And then experiential needs, that is overall feeling. There are various types of brands like private brand, licensed brand, manufacturer brand. These are the different type of brands. A private brand is that are they are resellers, initiated brand. Licensed brand, licensed brands means you can ask to do advertising. How to select brand name? You have to decide about different, all these are different layers. You have to decide about name, you have to decide about legal name. You may have separate company name, brand name. So, company, for example, Bikaji. Bikaji chose the brand name Bikaji because it is associated with the city of Bikaner, and therefore, because they wanted to highlight the unique contribution of Bikaner's climate in making India, and that's why they chose a brand name which was a combination of the city, right? City's characteristics. So they were able to become very popular in a very short period of time. So it could be anything. Tata is company name, right? Uh, Hindustan Unilever uses separate individual brand name for each product, right? So these they have different strategies. Different companies adopt different strategies, and since there is no best strategy for all types of products, a company may adopt different branding strategy across its product mix. You may have different strategies for different products. The strategies focus on promoting the brand exclusively so that it reflects its own personality, identity, association, and image. The brand does not take on company associations and benefit from its name. This is called product branding strategy, where you're focusing exclusively on product. Lines branding strategy or line extension. The term line branding is where you are in line branding products share common concept. Line brands start with a single product conveying their concept. Later, the brand name is extending to other products that complement the product. So that is called line branding strategy. Range branding strategy. This strategy seems to resemble line branding, slightly different. It is also called brand extension. Product categories are different, but brand name is same. And for example, Maggie is offering noodles, sauce, soup, dosa mixes. It's a different product, but it is extending all of the brand everywhere, and that is why it is called range branding or brand extension strategy, right? So in case of range branding, it is not the product concept, but area of expertise. The strategy permits expanding into products that do not complement each other. Umbrella branding. In umbrella branding, you are using one brand different, for different diverse categories, right? So one brand, for example, Nivea is offering different products with care, soap, uh, body care. All the products are offered under one brand, which is Nivea. So when you build one brand under which you are offering all your products, that is called umbrella branding strategy. Double branding strategy. This approach combines umbrella branding and product branding. Along with the product brand name, the company name is associated to create double branding. Example is Tata Indica, Bajaj Pulsar, because here you can find you are using company brand that's Tata, and then you are also using product brand that is Indica. Then endorsement branding strategy. This is a minor variation of double branding strategy. The product brand name gains dominant position while the company name merits a lower profile. This is called endorsement branding strategy. Factors influencing branding strategy. There are many factors that determine branding strategy that include market size, competition, company resources, product newness, innovativeness, etc. Packaging and labeling. Packaging and labeling are part of your branding. How to do that? There is primary packaging, there is secondary packaging, then there is shipping packaging. Now, shipping packaging is not that relevant here because customer is not able to see that package. But customer is able to see the primary package and the secondary package. Secondary package is cardboard or something like that. And primary package like bottle, jar, tube, etc. Now, primary package will always be touching the customer, and therefore primary package has to be very carefully designed to give better brand aura, and therefore it has to be as per the brand. Secondary package is just a cardboard kind of thing. Probably customer may not see, or ultimate consumer may not see. Sometimes even retailer may tear it apart. So therefore, secondary packaging may not be very much relevant, but partially yes, you have to add proper logo, name, as to your brand name. See, brand names are never compromised, and the logos are never compromised. Once you have decided upon the logo, you have to maintain it. You don't have to change it. I mean, therefore, you have to be very careful, and you have to ask others also not to play with it, not to compromise. Labeling. Label may be part of packaging, and that's what we discussed just now. Labels perform descriptive function. They describe the product, they describe your brand in a way. They labels are also combined with instructions, warnings, cautions, storage instructions, batch number, date of manufacturing, etc. Right? Elements that enhance positioning and create augmented product. That include atmosphere, customer interaction with other customers, customer co-production. Many companies involve customers in manufacturing, in designing, in enhancing their product, and that is called co-creation or co-production. When customers are involved in product designing through their feedback process, customers feel very happy. They become brand ambassadors. They share with others. So many companies focus on